Greetings, ladies and gentlemen, I'm GC Smith, and welcome to the Mr. Pandaria 5.4 PTR. That's right, I'm alive and well. I know I haven't done a video in a while, but it's time to make up for that. Today we're going to be having a look at world changes, and as you can see, we are in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms, and a lot has changed. So it seems that quite possibly Garrosh wasn't quite content enough with digging up the Vale, and he thought corrupting the Vale would be essential as well. So as we can see, we can come down here and we can come to the dig site. We can see that the actual dig site's been sealed up. There are Shah vestiges of pride everywhere. Now that's one thing to note, is it was confirmed in 5.3 that the next Shah is the Shah of Pride. And yeah, this looks really cool actually, quite corrupted. As you can see, all the water like that was around here is gone. Yeah, all the water like in the different lakes is all gone. We come over here actually, the Golden Pagoda has been destroyed as well. And to those who are going, there's too many dailies, there's too many dailies. Well, the Golden Pagoda has been destroyed and there are no daily givers here anymore. So no more Golden Lotus dailies for you. Now actually that's kind of weird, because how are new players meant to get the rep? I guess just from dungeon leveling? Although they may not even meet the faction. Of course, obviously, this may all be phased. I mean, you don't see this straight away when you open the Vale, I guess. Unless you do, in which case it's like, hey, open the Vale! Oh, damn, it's all been corrupted. This is the big lake, and actually, what's interesting is, I think... wait, is it? No, it's not down this lake then. One of these lakes is the one where the raid entrance is. But actually, let's just follow this river. I want to follow this river because, basically, yeah, as you can see, the kind of like Vale's been corrupted by the Shah Pride. Now, okay, the rares are still here though. The rares haven't gone away, so that's good. They haven't affected like actual rares at all. And what's funny is actually all the lily pads are still here. Oh. Okay, so you've got a daily mob there, which is interesting because he's floating above a river now that isn't there. That's kind of cool. But no, as you can see, there's been a lot of changes to the Vale. They were already Shah infested, weren't they? So, yeah. Or maybe not. I'm not sure. But as you know, as you can see, yeah, the Shah have basically gone like, this is our place now. I haven't seen any storyline yet for how the Shah get released. There might be one. I've not seen it yet though, so it'll be interesting to see what that is. Personally, actually, I like the Vale like this. So yeah, sorry about that. Had to make a cut. The disconnections, the servers aren't basically that stable at the moment. They kind of like disconnect constantly, and it's like you keep going back to where you were when you logged in, which makes me think the servers aren't really updating anything. So as we know, this was all surrounded by water, wasn't it? So let's see what's down here. And yes, as you can see, this I think is meant to be the Siege of Orgrimmar instance. Because that's not a raid entrance, I know that much. And I know the instance entrance is up top. And this was all, you know, covered in water before. So yeah, that's going to be the Siege of Orgrimmar raid entrance. Which by the looks of it may actually start in the Vale of Eternal Blossoms. Because it's actually something I want to show you guys here. If we go to raids, we can actually go to a Siege of Orgrimmar, and we can see the first boss is called Immersurus, Tears of the Vale. The corruption released from the Vale has animated and twisted the waters of the pools, causing them to coalesce into a massive water elemental. And it has this. Then you have Fallen Protectors upon reaching 66%. Yeah, so these haven't really got the storyline. But as you can see, then you got the Shah Pride. And as you can see, this is all corrupted all over the place. Kind of making me think that this will be where we start the raid and then go to Orgrimmar, which is going to be rather interesting how they tie it all together, with probably lots of cutscenes and stuff. Basically, it looks like they went kind of like Dragon's Soul, but actually with proper bosses and decent fights. And actually, that's something else we got. We got Malkorok, who's should be properly famous to you guys. Garrosh Hellscream, War Chief of the True Horde. So like he's got stage 1, the True Horde. Garrosh wielding his new weapon with his True Horde and siege machines at his disposal will destroy any intruders. The True Horde join the battle more frequently as the fight progresses. So you got all these ads coming. The Realm of Yasaj. Periodically, the Call of Yasaj will transport Garrosh and the players to the Realm of Yasaj. Corruption of Yasaj. So basically, yeah, he yeah, so by the looks of it, actually, he uses the Heart of Yasaj in the fight. So it's kind of cool, actually. He doesn't actually, like, Blizzard said he wasn't corrupted, and he's not. He basically willingly empowers himself and becomes a slave himself, kind of like his father. He wasn't corrupted, he just willingly enslaves himself, which is kind of cool. Then we've got General Nazgrim. Once granted in the service of the former War Chief throne, General Nazgrim quickly rose the ranks after overwhelming victories in Grizzly Hills and the sunken city of Vashir. Fiercely loyal to the Horde and bound by a rigorous code of honor and duty, Nazgrim will hold the line for his War Chief until his dying breath. Now what would be nice here actually for that fight is if we don't kill him and kind of help him. Now this is quite a cool boss. This is the Iron Juggernaut, which is like a giant siege engine. If you go to MMO Champion, you'll see the image there. You fight just her proto-drake, General Zalkia, by the looks of it. Notion. Okay, that seems to be Notion. Seems to be the guy that was in the guarding the Heart of Yasraj in the tunnel, the mine, which kind of looks cool. Players, what is it? When the fight begins, Nazgrim seals all players inside a quarantine zone and instructs a portion of each player's corruption to form an algorithm of corruption. Players must purge their personal level of corruption in order to inflict full damage to the algorithm. To do so, players can interact with nodes of purifying light spawned around the room to look within. When looking within, players disappear to their own personal dimension and must face a role-specific challenge. That's quite interesting. I've been waiting for that kind of fight where you split up and do your own role kind of thing. Which is cool. Then these are... Oh, Golden Lotus guys. Okay. Oh, are these... Yeah, these look like to be the Golden Padoga quest givers that they actually fight as bosses. That's quite cool. Upon reaching 6-6... call upon the spirits from Ares to aid them in battle. Share a spiritual bond, looking their faces to each other. Upon reaching 1% health, each of them will begin to cast of any of the other in combat, restoring 20%. So these are kind of like if you played in Cataclysm, the first boss in the Throne of Thunder. Basically you have to kill them all at the same time, kind of thing. Now I had heard that there was a interesting fight. We've got Spores Pandaria, which, okay, they're not revealing anything about. We have no idea about that. Kind of darkness. Yeah, clearly caught one. Oh, it's prisoners of war. The prisoners of Pandaria in Quebec. Nice. So Saurus has been. Ooh. So you can actually free the prisoners and. Nice. And help them. Water Speaker, Inkgill. Nice. And Firesworn? Well, the Inkgill, they're like a Molochi tribe, aren't they? So, interesting. Well, not Murloc. You know, Jinyu, I think. They're, no idea what they are. They might be like the Tauren guy kind of guys. But no, I had thought there was meant to be a fight where you fight against Mantid or something. There we go. Paragons of the Klaxi. 3 Klaxi Paragons during the fight at the beginning of the encounter. You will only face 3 Klaxi Paragons at any time. The order in which Paragons will fight changes each week, but remain the same for the duration of the raid week. Any time Klaxi Paragon is defeated, any other active Paragons will heal to full and gain Paragon's purpose. So you kind of have to defeat them in any order, I guess, and that kind of makes them more powerful kind of thing. Interesting. I can't wait to see the lore behind this, because is it because he sees the Heart of Yasaj, they're trying to help, or are they trying to take the heart for themselves and we defeat them in the process? I'm not sure, but it does look interesting. So yeah, this is kind of like the world and I guess a bit of the raid coverage, but that was like the raid entrance down there, so this is all kind of cool looking. There are some other world changes, I think, near Orgrimmar. And actually, we might be able to go and check that out quickly, which would be good. Because I really want to try and show you everything in one video right now, because this is all the content there is at the moment. They kind of not added anything extra. Now, actually, let's go to the world map, because you've got the Isle of Thunder there, you've got the Isle of Giants. That means what I'm looking for is off the coast here. No. Okay. No, okay. Looks like it has its own map at some point. Because there are a couple of new places that have been added. Actually, let's just check scenarios as well. I'm doing some scenarios. Is it there? No, I don't think it has been added yet then. Because there's a couple of new scenarios that have been added as well. So, okay, do we not be teleported?
Be seeing you.
Okay, you have to pay $10, but it gets us to Ratchet. Cool. So there have been some changes here as well. As we know, Battlefield Barons was meant to be a temporary event that would continue in some way, like quest lines and stuff would continue in 5.4. And so that means there have been some world changes that have appeared as well over here in the Barons. So we're just going to go up. We have to go this way actually, don't we? North into the Barons. Not north, though, we're in Barons. I'm an idiot. Right, first place is we need to go to. Is it the Crossroads? I'm not sure it is. No, it's probably in Juratar actually. Yeah, Juratar we need to go. Now I'm thinking of. I'm an idiot. Again. It was north we needed to go to Juratar. To the town, which in 5.3 you kind of get all your quests from for the Battlefield Barons stuff. Now, one thing I want to point out here is with Battlefield Barons, don't worry. It will, this patch, by the looks of it, will take a while to be released. So don't worry too much about getting all the content done now. Obviously, you want to get the content done before it's released, but you've got months to do it. You haven't got, like, days or weeks in that sense. You've got a couple of months. Because there is a lot of content in this patch, which I hope to cover at some point soon. I'm just doing actual changes, as you can see, in the PTR. I mean, we've got a bit of information about some of the content. I don't want to really cover it yet, because it's not physically in the game or on the PTR. I may do a talk about Flexi Raid soon. But if we come here, you'll see that Vol'jin isn't here anymore. You'll also see that I'm not going to be killed because... Okay, Thunderbluff Warriors will kill me maybe, but not the Darkspear Headhunter. Okay, yeah, they really don't like me. But as you can see, Thunderbluff Warriors are all around here. This is completely taken by the Rebellion now. So you've got Thunderbluff Warriors. Probably wasn't the best idea to do this on an Alliance player. But as you can see, Horde Demolisher and... Is that where? Yeah. Vol'jin and Bane Bloodhoof are in town with their troops. So they're no longer at the tower, and Bane has, like, officially joined them. So the Tauren have officially joined the Rebellion, and I'm expecting to get a quest line to see him actually, like, you know, bring his forces here. Because he did say he didn't want to join to, you know, obviously join yet because he had troops in Orgrimmar. Now, there's also been changes outside Orgrimmar as well, which we should be able to see. Some advancement of the War Machine stuff. Obviously there was some advancement in 5.3 and we've still got all that here as well. I'm wondering if that Drake's still been corrupted. Yes it is, okay. So she's still trying to corrupt her Proto-Drake, but she will be a boss. A lot of troops here, as you can see. Interesting also is the ship. Oh, that's the Goblin ship from the questing experience, okay. Now actually I'm waiting to see what Alliance get story-wise for this patch, as an Alliance player. Because we're meant to be forming a beachhead around here, isn't it? Here? Where is it we're meant to be getting the beachhead? Let's check that actually, because they may have added it. Or not. I knew the rebellion was meant to be trying to secure a beachhead for the Alliance. But I have no idea where they were meant to be doing that. I thought it was there by that port, but then again, that's really close to Orgrimmar. And probably not going to be easily captured. It's probably something near Razor Hill. Although there doesn't seem to be anything there. So, there's been some minor changes in the Barrens, not anything significant yet. So, yeah, that's the content I've got at the moment for this patch. I will do a video, I think, either later today, that may not go up today, but it will be done at the same time I'm doing all this content, about flexi rates and talking about it. I definitely want to be covering 5.4. I really needed to be getting videos out before now. I just want to get back into the whole swing of videos. And cool, there's a lot of stuff over here, but that's probably already been there. It's just I didn't get to see this part. Oh, it may be new. A lot of setting stuff up. Now, I would love to take a peek in Orgrimmar, but I'll die. Because there's been the new Garrosh model. I might go and actually try and show that you at a later point, some of the new content in Orgrimmar if there's added stuff. And I'll definitely be trying to get you some PTR footage of the raid instance. So yes, hopefully you've enjoyed this video, and don't forget to like the video and subscribe. I will be doing a lot of 5.4 PTR content, and I would love to get a lot of content out for you guys, and obviously it's more heartening to do content if people are watching it and liking it. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next time.